Hello students, today we are going to learn about number system, the first lesson of computer subject from standard 7. As we know, the computer is a man-made electronic machine, and being an electronic machine, it is unable to understand English or any other language that human can speak or understand. So being an electronic device, it works on the electricity and it understands only two states, either on or off. These states are based on electric pulses and shown like this one. So the line which is in green color will show you the pulse. The higher value will be represented as on and the lower value will be represented as off state of the pulse, which is again denoted by number 1 and 0. Now this explanation I will give you in further. The characters that we are inputting in computer system have to be represented in form of electronic pulse, and these electronic pulses are represented by digit 0 and 1. The digit 0 represent the absence of pulse, that is off state, and the digit 1 represent the presence of pulse, that is on state of the computer. The computer is able to understand only two states called as binary. Here the meaning of word binary is bi means two and nary means numbers, means the system which is having two numbers inside it, also called as two number system. The binary system uses two unique digits inside it as 0 and 1, and these numbers are called as bits. So here is the first new term called as bits. So remember this term, students. Now what is meant by bits? Bit is a short form of binary digit and is smallest unit of data that computer can represent. So you just remember that bit is the smallest unit of data that computer can represent. So here I have shown you 0 digit is considered as 1 bit and 1 digit is also considered as another 1 bit in binary number system. But what if we are going to represent the number in a group? So a group of 4 bit called as nibble. Group of 4 bit is called as nibble, and the group of 8 bit is called as byte. So this concept I will explain more in detail with help of this diagram over here. Now here the same number I have represented over here, and I have made it in a group and the numbers are shown. So in first part, here the numbers are represented in a group, but here one each number, that is this is 1, this 0, this 1, this 1. So all these are considered as one digit, and this each digit is considered as one bit, individual bit. Okay. When we are going to make a group of 4 such bits, so here I am going to make one group of these 4 bits, and this is another group of 4 bits. So this is called as nibble. So a group of 4 bit is called as a nibble itself, and a group of all these 8 bits is called as byte. Now where these terms we are going to use? Whenever we are going to talk about the capacity of your RAM, then hard disk, we are going to use all these terms. So you need to understand what is meant by bit and what is meant by byte. Okay. Now moving further, we are going to learn more about the number system in this lesson. So as you know, you are working right now with a decimal number system. Whatever the numbers we are using or writing, those are coming under the decimal number system. Okay, but basically there are two types of number system: positional and non-positional number system. So we are going to learn these two types. The first type of number system is non-positional number system. Now what is meant by non-positional number system? It is a method of counting things where the additive approach of counting is used. Now what is meant by additive approach? Additive approach is nothing but counting the things and adding all those numbers to get the final result. Okay, so that is considered an additive approach. Keep on adding the things. To count and make the addition of the numbers in this non-positional number system, we can use sticks and stones. These things are used to add the numbers in a non-positional number system. But this number system is not appropriate for performing the complex calculations in mathematics. Okay. The second type of number system is positional number system. In positional number system, each digit represent different values of weight depending on the position they are having in a number series. So each digit will represent different value of its weight depending on the position. Fine. So to make it more, to explain this concept more, I will show you this diagram. You might have seen this kind of symbols, okay, whenever you are going to have the data handling in mathematics. Okay, so here the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and all these numbers are used to show the positional number system. Okay, and the numbers which are shown here with some symbol, that is considered as a non-positional number system. So if I am going to show the number 6, how I should represent it? I should draw the lines, okay, vertical lines. So I am going to draw line. This is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, and the fifth number I am going to draw a slanting line. So this is called as a group of 5. Okay, and the number 6 will be represented as 5 plus 1. So the number 6 will be represented with 1 extra line over here. So this is considered as a group of 5 and this is 1. So here it is shown over here. If I am going for number 7, this first is a group of 5 and the 2 lines. Group of 5 and 3 lines for 8 number. For 9 number, group of 5 and 4 lines. And for 10 number, 2 groups of 5 numbers. Okay. So this is called as a non-positional number system, whereas this whole is called as a positional number system. Based on the number line, they will having their weight. The value of a number in the number system is calculated on the basis of the digit, its position in the number series, and the base of the number system. Now here we came across another one new term, that is base of the number system. We are going to learn this thing in coming topics. Okay, what is meant by base? Now this positional number system is again getting divided into 4 subtypes. What are those 4 subtypes? First is decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, and hexadecimal number system. So these are the 4 types: decimal, binary, octal and hexadecimal number system. You all are working right now in a decimal number system. how we are going to work in binary, octal and hexadecimal, or how the numbers are represented in the rest 3 number systems, that we are going to learn in this lesson. So let us move further for the decimal number system. Now in decimal number system there are 10 digits and those are represented from 0 to 9. So number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 are the numbers or the digits which are included in a decimal number system. So if I am going to represent, or if I am going to write down any number other than this, I am going to make the permutations and combinations of these numbers, so that I will get the maximum and more numbers. Okay, so these are the basic numbers. If I am going to make different combinations of these 10 digits, I will get the new numbers. This number system has base 10. Again here we came with the term base 10. Now what is meant by base 10? Base means how many digits are there in that particular number system is considered as a base of that number system. As you know, decimal number system will have the 10 digits inside it. So the base of this number system is represented by number 10. Okay. Now by using the combination of these 0 to 9 numbers, we are going to represent any numeric value with help of the combination of these numbers. Let us consider an example of number 987, how it is represented in decimal number system. So to represent the number 987 in decimal number system, we are going to calculate the values of the numbers based on their position. Okay, so here 987 number will be written as like this one. Okay, now here you are little bit confused about what I have written here: 10 raised to 0, 10 raised to 1, 10 raised to 2. Okay, so as you know, 987 number will have 3 numbers inside it. Okay, the unit place will have the value 7, 10 place will have the value 8, and 9 place will have hundreds place will have the value 9. Okay, now how we are going to represent this? You might have, so here number 10 will act as a base of that particular number system, and the numbers which are upside are showing the position of that particular number in that numeric value. Okay, so here you might have the doubt how I have represented here 10 raised to 0, even if 7 is at units place. So whenever we are writing a number, this first place is considered as a units place, but whenever we are converting that number, or whenever we are showing that number in an exponential value, we are going to write down the position of this number in form of exponent to the base, and that position will always start with number 0. So 7 being at unit place in that numeric value, we are going to write down the exponent of that base as 0, because that is the first number in our numeric value. Okay, so as I am going to move from right side to left side, I am going to increase the exponent value from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as much as numbers I am having in that particular numeric value. Okay, so here I have written 7 into 10 raised to 0 plus 8 into 10 raised to 1, being at seconds place the value of the exponent will be 1, and 9 into 10 raised to 2. Now if I keep on solving these things, I will get the values like this one. We are excluding this step whenever we are writing the things in mathematics. We directly go from here to here. Okay. Now hundreds place means 9 into 100. This 100 is also represented in exponent form as 10 raised to 2. 10 raised to 2 means multiplying number 10 2 times. Okay. 8 into 10. 10 raised to 1 will have the value, the number itself. Okay. And any number raised to 0 will have always value as 1. Okay. So 9 into 100 plus 8 into 10 plus 7 into 1. Now keep on solving these things. We will get the value as 900 plus 80 plus 7, which is again, if I keep on adding these things, I will get the value 987. So this is how we are representing the number in decimal number system. Now moving to the further is binary number system. This number system has only 2 digits, that is 0 and 1, and the number system will have base 2 as it will have the 2 digits inside it. So the base of binary number system is 2. Here I have shown you the number, how the number is represented in binary number system. The third is octal number system. The number system which contains 8 digits. Octal means 8. Okay. 8 digits from 0 to 7 is considered as an octal number system, and the base of this number system is 8. The fourth subtype of positional number system is hexadecimal number system. Now this number system consists of 16 digits which are ranging from 0 to 9 and A to F. Now what is mean by this A to F, that we are going to learn over here. The base of number system is 16 as it is hexadecimal. Hexadecimal means, decimal means 10, deci means 10, and hexa means 6. 6 plus 10 is equal to 16. So hexadecimal is called as 16 digit number system. The base of this number system is 16. The first 10 digits were represented by 0 to 9 as in a decimal number system. But the number starting from 10 to 15 are represented with help of A, B, C, D, E and F. Okay. So A will have the value 10, B will have the value 11, C will have value 12, D will have value 13, E will have value 14 and F will have value 15. Okay. So this is how this hexadecimal number system will be represented. So thus in this part of the video we have learned about the number system, the electronic pulse form to represent the numbers in computer. We have learned about the term what is mean by bit, what is mean by nibble and what is mean by byte. We have learned the two types of number system, that is non-positional number system and positional number system. This positional number system again gets divided into 4 different types, that is decimal, binary, octal and hexadecimal number system. So revise this video, and if any doubt you can ask me. Thank you, students.